Who doesn't love an effective, affordable product? So today I have some OGs and some new Gs. So we'll be going over the price, how effective is the product, and is it worth purchasing? And moving forward, I have updated our infographics here to make sure everything is correct and up to date. VANICREAM, $5 to no more than $20 for any of the products in the line. And I know any of you beauties that are using this out there are still using this. You still have this, and this is something that you'll probably always have inside of your arsenal. VANICREAM does have a small ingredient list, which you can feel obviously very good about. Yes, there's some things on here that you cannot pronounce, but you know that the ingredients in here are effective and are not going to cause a breakout, are not going to freak your skin out. It is doing what the product claims to do, as opposed to all the extra effects that I'm looking for when it comes to buying a TATCHA moisturizer or something. I enjoy the consistency of this. I feel like it's effective. I like that it's fragrance free. Oh, I'm just running into the store and need a moisturizer real quick. If I see this, obviously a great affordable option and I could pick up no problem. This is from a recommendation from one of you that said this is a dupe to the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I got this off of Amazon for I believe $11 or $12 for this size. So is this a Tatcha dupe? No. Do I enjoy it? Yes. It is formulated for dry and sensitive skin. It is fragrance free. There are a lot of positives with this product. I also can say it is Korean skincare. I love me Korean and Japanese skincare. I will die on that hill. Something about this moisturizer is addicting to use. It does leave, you know, a nice healthy glow on the skin. Nothing crazy. No glass skin accusations over here using this, okay? I promise you that. But it is very nice. I'm gonna use the Nivea cream. I have to really work it in. If I'm gonna use CeraVe, I have to work it in just because of the consistency and how thick the cream is. This is a thick cream, but it takes no time to just like rub it in. It does last on the skin quite some time. I cannot wait for the day that I go to Japan or Korea or any of these places and pick up some of these products to bring home. And I'm gonna be stocking up. I'm gonna be stocking up. Next up is going to be AVEENO. $10 to $20, maybe 30 plus if you're gonna get like a jumbo or double multi-plaque or something like that. A lot of their products are very skin calming, good for dry, sensitive, eczema, or any skin. I have emptied out both the body lotion and the body wash before. I usually buy the big ones with pumps. AVEENO is also another one of those brands that doesn't have a massive ingredient list. I know a lot of these major brands owned by Procter & Gamble, Unilever, they're not usually going to be cruelty-free or vegan, and that's just kind of the downside of buying like these big brand products. I know a lot of you care about cruelty-free or vegan products. I also struggled a lot with very dry skin growing up. So much so that I had to go to a dermatologist. They had to prescribe me this like clay cream that I had to rub all over my body because my skin was so dry and itchy. But I am also a person that has sensitive skin. I can't even go swimming in a pool that doesn't have enough chlorine in it. I will start breaking out in hives, and it has happened. So I do have to be very cautious of certain products that I am using, but I have learned that if it is vegan or not vegan, it does not really matter in terms of like if I'm going to break out or if my skin is going to freak out or not. Yes, this is a body wash, but you can go ahead and use it as a shaving cream or like a shaving gel or whatever the heck, because the formula is so silky and versatile. I have never been concerned about these products. Even when it came to controversy, I feel like I never had to concern myself with AVEENO, and I love that. Next is going to be Pond's moisturizers and this cold cream, okay? It doesn't get any more affordable than Pond's VANICREAM, I promise. $5 to $10 for the cold cream, for the moisturizer, for the soap, for anything. I only picked up the cold cream because a lot of you said that you use it. And I would say this is very similar to a cleansing balm, but in like a cream form, which I'm obsessed with. This is a deep cleanser, and even though it says deep cleanser, whenever I read something like that, I'm under the assumption that it's going to leave my skin feeling very rigid, or like it did do a lot of cleansing but stripped all the oils off of the skin. This is one of those makeup removers that's very dry skin and sensitive skin friendly. This is something I would probably throw in the fridge if I could. I'm kind of obsessed with whatever's happening here. I'm glad that you recommended this to me because I'm gonna be using this to remove my makeup, especially tonight. I could see somebody being turned off by the fragrance though in general, especially if you're trying to use products that are explicitly fragrance free. It leaves the skin feeling very silky and smooth after. If you put this cold cream in the fridge, please tell me if you do and let me know if that's like a thing. Next is going to be CETAPHIL. I know a lot of you use CETAPHIL or have used it in the past. CETAPHIL is going to be most similar to CeraVe in terms of effectiveness and product use. These are the two main brands my dermatologist would recommend to me, and I could have sworn that CETAPHIL was the one that was more expensive. But then CeraVe done came up, blew past the water, blew past everybody basically, and left CETAPHIL in the dust. I enjoy using this gentle foaming cleanser. It's very lightweight, feels like something I can use over and over and over again. Like I said, I love a product that I can just keep pumping, that I can keep using, or I can use generously and not feel bad about. Sensitive, dry, oily, normal, mature, everybody under the sun. They have salicylic acid washes if you're looking for that. I'm pretty sure SPF options are available throughout everything that I've talked about today. Okay, by light. If you see a price difference in between these products and you're just like, I'd rather not spend the extra $3-4 on CeraVe right now. I don't feel like calling someone over to open up this CeraVe chest because now they have CeraVe locked up. Like, go ahead and pick up CETAPHIL because it is going to do the same, if not more, than whatever you're looking for in those other products. I am going to talk about the NEUTROGENA RAINBATH one more time because I did have to go and pick her up again, especially this gold one that I've referenced so many times. The price of these NEUTROGENA RAINBATH washes are, I want to say, starting $15 for this size. Silky gel that gets a decent amount of suds and rinses off the skin very cleanly. When it comes to the fragrance profile, this gold one is always going to be my favorite because it is the one that smells the most different. The main thing about body washes is I don't want it to smell like blue ocean breeze. I don't want the body wash to smell like a body wash. The same way I don't want my deodorant to smell like a deodorant. I want it to smell unique. I want it to smell a bit more elevated. A product I am going to buy, I know, all the way until I am grown because like I've said before, my dad always uses this in the shower. And I'm gonna be using it in my shower too. Let's finally talk about Dove. I've not talked about Dove yet. $10 to $15. You're not gonna spend an arm and a leg on Dove, which is what I really like. In addition to that, the effectiveness is more than there. Look at how thick this cream wash is. This is so sensitive skin, dry skin, eczema skin friendly. Or even if you just want a nice thick cream wash that's fragrance free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, all these words that you want, Dove has got you covered. I have mentioned controversy from a lot of brands in my videos that will stop me from buying if I hear about it and I'm just like, I ain't messing with that. It is kind of hard to keep up with everybody's controversy. Bought out left and right, this brand doing this brand doing that, and a lot of these large brands do have a lot of controversy surrounding them, especially when it came to all this DEI. A lot of brands showed who they were. Even when I watched like Jen Love or Robert Welsh, they'll talk about how these massive brands do really shady things and we won't condemn them, but we'll condemn like these small indie brands or these small business brands. And it's not really fair, is it? Dove, it is one of those products I've been using since I was a child. It is one of those products that I did use when I had a lot of skin issues, when I was struggling with eczema, when I was struggling with dryness, and it was something that really got the job done, regardless of controversy. All that spiel to say, I will try and do my due diligence even more when it comes to talking about these brands' controversies and why I wouldn't use them further. NEUTROGENA was one of those brands as well, but because it was bought out by e.l.f., I'll probably be buying it again. So for now, this is worth purchasing. There are definitely some newer brands that have been catching my eye, especially this CREMO brand. It's normally a men's beard care brand or a men's body care brand, but I saw that they came out with 3 scents for women in body wash, and I had to smell all 3 of them. $10 to $15 depending on where you're going to get it. Really special, really unique. I probably would have never even dabbled in this brand, but I did see the body washes there and I was just like, is that for women? I have to try. I wanted to pick up all 3 and use all 3, but the amount of body washes I got here, baby, I need to calm down. And so I did just pick up this one because this is the one that smelled the most like, okay, I haven't smelled this truly before. You're kind of just like a little bit bored of buying AVEENO or Dove and you want to try something different, I would dabble into CREMO body wash. I will try every single body wash. Like, I want to try RAWSUGAR. I understand clean beauty is making its way out of trend, but like there are still products that, oh, the simplicity, the rawness of our ingredients and our product. I'm down to use that. I especially like the packaging on those raw sugar brands, and some other popular brands that I know I've tried that I didn't even care for, that I definitely returned, was TREEHUT. I have dabbled in TREEHUT so many times. There's a little bit more. I'll use it when I go ahead and soak my feet in the bath. The hype was so real that I found myself buying this over and over and over again, not really liking it, but just convinced because everyone else liked it so much that I had to keep buying it, when it's just like, no, dude, this mess ain't no. Like, there are so many better like scrubs and body washes. Like, I'll probably keep buying this moisturizing shave oil. Like, this did a great job. A body wash, it's a thick gel, and it's just like so mid. It reminds me of Bath and Body Works gels. Not to like clean my body or moisturize my body, just to like use it for fragrance. And that's what I feel like TREEHUT stuff is for. It's like you using it just to smell it. And I don't like that. TREEHUT is the definition of mid. I promise. Scent that they had in this, lotus flower or something like that, that did smell good. But like I just said, this whole brand is just for scent. So I think I'm good. I need to just stop dabbling this. Things that you are recommending, I am checking out, I am buying, and some things are becoming implemented into my arsenal, like for real, especially this cold cream. And don't forget to let me know if I can put this in the fridge. And now it's YouTube's turn. It is going to recommend a video here based on your viewing history, or you can check out our last video that I just uploaded. Regardless, make sure you leave your comments down below, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.